I ain't rolling around town swerving in the suburban thing with brain. So under the wheel, running back my producer. So I'm spinning on these, rolling on blunts, I'm in the shake.
It's time for us to tap in, third eye open like the river. I be running, thoughts glowing, popping up with idea. Yes, yes, you can tell a friend that I'm Smitty. I'm the Mr. 007. I'm not here to preach the gospel, but I goes in like the Reverend. Shoes off when I walk in and keep it chillin' peaceful. I'm the neurotoxins, fighting off the disease. Cool and collected, well respected. Save the drama for your mama, speak your mind. Hit the lift, kick you chew. Every person in the building, come up and tell me what you think. I retired from the streets, now pushing content and chill beats. Gotta keep your head up even when you feel defeats. Behold the pale white horse and in the dark night rider. Elevation, meditation, angels floating right beside you. The Messiah passed away at 33 like the degrees in Freemason alchemist. Cooking chemistry, I rose from the ocean sparkling. Water magic potion. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Demons lurking but it's no fear protection. Vision clear, the birth of the baby with powers in his tears. And if you vultures really want me, then I'm still right here. As I land in spacecraft, water walking warlock, jet propelled aircraft, Operation Star Fox. I remember sitting with my thoughts with the CD while we hotbox, smoking on some crunchy 37, call it pop rocks. We still here and won't stop until I'm at the top or until my body rocks. I'm Ghost. I reside on 5, the level of the stars. Yes, I'm closer to the sun rotation round Mars. I spit bars on my mind, I travel really far. I took my pain and my struggle, then I wrapped it in a bundle. Even when I stumble, I'll remain humble. Till this world's crumbles, I'll be the rumble in the jungle. It took me many, yes, just stages. I flipped the page of my life's novel, chapter 82. This track right here is you. You're a gift and a promise, but if you that new, I grew up very quiet. Me, I stayed the self, then I went away to prison. Now my life up on the shelf, I felt defeated like it's over, but my mind recreated. I contemplated, this my statement. I cracked the ground as I walk on the pavement. Left arm hold my legacy. Phoenix rose the ashes of a father, but this life has a channel that can tap into the heavens. Yes, my name is Mr. 7, but you call me the one golden child of the city. Never looking for your pity or the fussing and the fighting. Got us looking really silly. Come get with me on this travel back into the heartlands. I stand 10 toes down because me, I fear no man. Yes, I colder than ice and I smoother than sand. Why you say that makes no sense? I walk the earth and conquer land. My lyrics are atomic and my flow is supersonic. I got a J and some tonic, not a vision of the chronic. 43rd chapter of my life, I still got it. My flows of the ocean cause I'm surfing to the beat. Yes, it's Smitty on the corner. You can catch me in the streets. I will give a good word, but do not like to preach. By my head, say a prayer. Thank you for this daily bread. Only get just dying cause the life must live. This ain't half of what I got. This all can give respect to you. This how we do. I'm Ghost.
We will be starting this show momentarily. I really want to know something. Are we really supposed to think the same? Let's go ahead and get to it. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Smitty's Corner, aka Lighthouse _301. Let's go ahead and do it.
I'm a fallen angel from sky.
Up above, I'm that man that think is a thug. I'm your drug and your plug. Wings tucked, I seen pain, seen blessings, seen luck. Ran over by train, that's about 8 trucks. Made it really gritty, but never I'm no slut to the money and fame. You can keep your chain, we free men over here. And in case you didn't know, my favorite color is here. Yes, I'm here, not fresh to death, no stress, no worries. All burdens, I done buried closed coffin. I'm the beauty of the beast. In a man I found often, I'm the cure to infection. My reflection is broken down in sections. Retired chef outside, still cooking. I be rocking with best. Thank you, good looking. Y'all bammers be lunching on mothers. If you not from my section, then you cool, but not a brother. Lone Star, the astronaut from above. You looking for a fix? I'm your brand new blood. Shotgun slug, flood of the love spreads. Truck by train, made it out by thread. Shoulda be dead, but rose from darkness and walking with an oath. I'm not the goat, I'm shepherd. Blending into the world tree, hiding a leaper. Mr. 7, I'm ghost in flesh.
My check 1 2, my check 1 2. Much respect to the family. So let's go ahead and let's talk about some things very briefly. Let's go ahead and get into it. How do you feel this evening? First and foremost, I need to always make sure that I check in with folks, right? No matter if you're somebody watching because you love me, or you're somebody watching because you like me, or you're somebody watching indifferent, or you're somebody that's watching on hater status. I still want to know, how's your day? How's your headspace? And how's the day been treating you? Just in case, I don't know, nobody else seemed to ask you, right? Let's go ahead and do this. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this set up. So what we're going to do for this evening, we are going to be speaking about, what are we going to be talking about tonight? Oh man, what are we talking about tonight? We're talking about something that I believe that should be spoken about a lot more often, but we just really don't want to seem to have that discussion. I believe that we are more concerned about being able to focus on who is right, who is wrong, who does this, who does that, and everything else. And for some reason, we don't want to pay attention to the number one reason why a lot of these relationships, a lot of these friendships, why men and women don't get along as they should in this day and age is because we have been inbred into a utopia of universal thinking. That is what has taken place. So now everybody is supposed to think the same. You smell me now? Let's really take the time to think about it. Universal thinking is the reason why men and women don't get along. The very moment that we actually realize the thought process of a man is going to always be different from the thought process of a woman is the very day that we actually start to mend all of this. You smell me now? So let's go ahead and let's talk about a few things. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play a video. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to play a video, right? I already got it queued up. We're good to go. You smell me now? So we're going to play this video. And what I want to do is I want us to really pay attention to how different we think and we process information. When a man is presented with a certain situation, a certain perspective of life, that man will always respond way different than that woman does. It's just not going to be something that's going to be the same. It's just not. Let's go ahead and let's look at this right here. Y'all ready? So let's go ahead and get it kicked off with this video right here, starting now.
We're going to start discussing men's brains, women's brains, and how they're very different from each other. Now, I want to start with men's brains. All right. Now, men's brains are very unique. Men's brains are made up of little boxes. And we have a box for everything. We've got a box for the car. We got a box for the money. We got a box for the job. We got a box for you. We got a box for the kids. We got a box for your mother somewhere in the basement. We got boxes everywhere. And the rule is the boxes don't touch. When a man discusses a particular subject, we go to that particular box, we pull that box out, we open the box, we discuss only what is in that box. All right? And then we close the box and put it away, being very, very careful not to touch any other boxes. Now, women's brains are very, very different from men's brains. Women's brains are made up of a big ball of wire. And everything is connected to everything. The money's connected to the car, and the car's connected to your job, and your kids are connected to your mother, and everything's connected to everything. And it's like... It's like the internet superhighway, okay? And it's all driven by energy that we call emotion. It's just... It's one of the reasons why women tend to remember everything. Because if you take an event and you connect it to an emotion, it burns in your memory and you can remember it forever. The same thing happens for men. It
Fair use, fair use, fair use.
just doesn't happen very often because, quite frankly, we don't care. Women tend to care about everything. And she just loves it. Okay? Now, men, we have a box in our brain that most women are not aware of. This particular box has nothing in it.
That is a fact. Absolute fact. There's a section in our mind that not only we don't want you to touch, we don't touch it ourselves. You want to know why? Because that is the safe space. See, every man has it, or should. I shit you not. I know we don't like to hear safe space. Sounds soft and shit. No, really. That is what it's called. It's called space inside that man's mind. This is the area. This is my man cave inside of myself. If I can't afford a man cave in real life, I can make one up in my damn imagination. And I don't want you to come into this area. That is a very, very real thing. Let's keep on rocking out because I got a video that I want to look at with you guys. And let's go ahead and react to exactly how do men and women both respond and react to different circumstances and situations. Do we actually think the same? Let's go ahead and rock out. Respect.
In fact, we call it the nothing box. And of all the boxes a man has in his brain, the nothing box is our favorite box. If a man has a chance, he'll go to his nothing box every time. That's why a man can do something seemingly completely brain dead for hours on end. Like fishing.
And see, the thing about it is, just so you can recognize it, fishing is not about a nothing. He's being humorous. Fishing is more so comprised about the component of, I need a moment. Okay. But not only do I need a moment, I want to still be physically active in this moment. And believe it or not, if you go to the right fishing hole spot, oh, you're going to be very active. It's not as slow as you think. Let's go ahead and keep on rocking out.
Now, they've actually measured this. The University of Pennsylvania a couple of years ago did a study and discovered that men have the ability to think about absolutely nothing and still breathe. You know, they connected all the wires and stuff like that and watched the brain activity, and then all of a sudden, I think he's dead. Huh? You know, women can't do it. They can't do it. Their minds never stop. And they don't understand.
Yeah, basically, and you did this, and I will never forget the day that you did that. And I'm no. You need to understand where I'm coming from on this. What? How dare you say no? Do you really think that's how I think? That's exactly how that goes. If you know exactly what it's like to be in a long-term relationship. Or if you just have women in your life, it could just be a sister or a mom or an aunt or a cousin or anything.
And the nothing box! And it drives them crazy! Because nothing drives a woman more crazy or makes her feel more irritated than to witness a man doing nothing! We're going to start.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's move it along. Much respect to the family. Boy, so now we're going to take time and we're going to look at a video. And boy, when I tell you, when I first saw this video, the very first thing came to my mind was,
Oh, hell no! 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 Oh, hell no!
This video, in my personal opinion, is a direct correlation and indication as to why relationships have a hard time working. Not all of them, because there's some, like I like what's going on in my life right now. I like what's going on in your life right now. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever you may be out there on planet Earth. But boy, when I tell you, shit, man, I tell you. It is wild and it's crazy out here. Now, we have to remember this. Let's just have a little comedy. Let's just have a little comedy relief real quick, right? Before we go ahead and get right on back into it. So now, again, men and women do not think the same. Are we supposed to think the same? No. I was on the phone with my homegirl, Misty. Shout out to Misty, man. That's my chick right there, right? So we on the phone, we talking, and she busts out, she's like, Smitty, you need to learn how to cry in front of women. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. No. Wait a minute. We're just going to hold that on. Hold on, Misty. I need to be strong in this moment. I can't be sitting up here and I got the same emotions as the women around me. I got to be more thorough in what it is that's going on. So watch this, right? So now we sitting there and we talking, and she's like, no, you need to just express everything. I'm like, that shit don't work. It don't work. Okay? That shit don't work, shawty. Let's go ahead and let's listen real quick as to why it don't work and why. This right here, I believe, is the perfect form. It's like just constructed so beautifully as to how men think in like a turbulent moment. That's right, because that's what this segment is called. It's called turbulence. Let's go ahead and listen to my man Burr. Why men can't respond the same way as women do in frantic moments.
I'm flying into Albany, New York, so I'm on a smaller plane, and everything's going great. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, we hit this turbulence, just right, and it stops. And everybody looks around like laughing nervously, like, oh. Eesh. All of a sudden, it comes back with a vengeance. You can literally hear like the metal the plane's made out of, like. All of a sudden, this dude, like 3 rows back, starts making like these bitchy noises, like, woo, 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 woo. I'm not gonna lie, I have never been so fucking scared in my entire life. Dude, that noise is acceptable out of a female or a child. To turn around and see a 37-year-old mustachioed male going, woo, woo, woo. Dude, the hair was standing up on my arms. I'm praying to a higher power. I don't even believe in the shit. I just wish I had the balls to turn around and be like, dude, would you shut the fuck up? Jesus Christ, be a man. Push it down. Push it down. Deny your feelings. Act like you have answers. Do some man shit right now. Do some man shit. Jesus Christ. You know, you think I'm not up here thinking, woo, woo, I am. But how does that help us for me to join you and turn this fuselage into a haunted house? You know?
Ah, man. So let's go ahead and let's look at what we really got going on. Okay. So this is what I really wanted to pull up for you guys. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and let's take the time and let's look at the different ideology headspaces of how men think in situations and circumstances when presented and how women think. Okay. And do we actually think the same? Now, again, why am I showing this? Why am I showing this? I am showing this for one reason and one reason only. This is the key core as to why we don't seem to get each other. Y'all keep thinking I'm supposed to think like you. It's men out here who think, why ain't she thinking about this how I am? She's a whole damn woman, bruh. Shut up. She's a whole fucking woman. Why are you still asking this question? I'm gonna get to the chats in a moment. I see y'all out there in the field. I'm just trying to stay focused because I don't lose my train of thought. Because I'm really like, I'm like really heaven sent, not hell bent. See, I ain't hell bent. I'm heaven sent on the fact of why don't we get along? Excuse me. Why don't we get along? Okay. Why do we see things so damn different? Now let's go ahead. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. The time right now is 10:01 p.m. East Coast Standard Time, and I thank you all for tuning in. Let's go ahead and check this out. Now, I didn't see this in its entirety, so we will all be reacting to this at the same time, okay? So it's just as new to me as it is to you. Thank you for all of you guys who send
than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was a homie. But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life.
Fair use. Goodness gracious, I just realized where this is from. What's going on, my G? What's up with you, bruh? All day. Oh shit. Yeah. I got you. I'm just now seeing the comments. My bad, Chop. My bad. Let me go right here. I got you, fam. Let me go ahead and get your ass up here. I got you, bruh. Yeah, man. This one is definitely pace. Wow. What we got right here? Boom. There you go, bruh. If you still out there. My bad about that. I hope I didn't take too long. You know how it is. Sometimes you just be in the zone. You just be going on one. But nah, Sel, what's up with you, bro? This guy right here, known him since middle school, high school, man. And this dude is like all of your anime characters who you love so much wrapped in one black dude, and I love it. I love it. Like the renditions that he does and the cosplay is out of this world, man. Shout out to my boy Selwyn in real life. In real life. Now we getting ready to bring my boy up to the stage. I see you right there, partner. Okay, now let's go ahead and get it. Everybody, welcome my homeboy ACOG. My man, AC, what's going on with you,
What's
brother?
going on? Ain't
I
none,
mean,
ain't none.
you know what I'm saying? And just in case for anybody who don't know what ACOG stand for, that means always carry our guns. That's right. Stay armed up, stay strapped, protect your family, protect yourself. Self-defense is self-preservation. And I'm all with that message. What's going on with you, brother?
Ain't nothing much, not much. Also, my mama told me ACOG stands for a child of God too. Don't get it twisted.
You know what? You know what? I love that. I love that. You know what? I like that better. I actually like that better, bro. You know my mode, so I'm with it.
Yeah.
What you got for this though so far? I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what I'm saying. I mean, have you been listening? You want me to reiterate or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I actually I caught it from the I think from the beginning when he was talking about the two differences between man brain and the woman brain and
what's your
uh
thoughts on that, brother? What's your thoughts on that? Go ahead, pick it up from there. What you got?
no, it's 100% right, bro. Like we have literally what you call a nothing box where we can just sit there and do nothing. Like
Nothing.
we don't have to do anything, bro. We can just sit as long as we sitting right there. It doesn't matter if we're enjoying each other company. It doesn't matter. We could be in there pitch black, TV off, and we could just be chilling, not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And then also when he referred to the fishing part, you know, we literally go fishing and can sit there and literally talk about nothing. Even though we come there and we be like, hey, this get out here, shut up. We won't hear nothing. We won't hear nothing. It's not saying to shut up as we don't wanna talk. It's shut up. We ain't trying to talk about no household problems, no women problems, no what you had going on at work. No, it's shut up and let's talk about did you see Bam drop 83? Like I don't think that was real talented thing to do with drop 83 if he had 40 something field free throws. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about stuff that don't concern with everyday life. We're trying to come out here and just talk about a bunch of nothing.
Bruh. And that bunch of nothing can be who wins in a rap battle between such and such and this person.
Exactly.
We will flip it to who you think wins in this battle between this Marvel character and DC character. Like we just want to release in a way in which it really is some nothing ash to you. It's nothing for real.
Right.
But it's something to us because it is so something to us, bruh. So I do definitely get you on that aspect. I have seen how like the difference, like because see, this is the main thing that I'm saying. My main thing, AC, and you tell me what you think about this, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe that relationships are not working out. Like they're not coming to full fruition how they used to, because I believe that the one thing that our elders had the advantage of back then that we don't have now is they truly recognize that the woman is the woman, the man is the man. And I'm not talking about roles and leadership and who's in charge. I'm talking about how we think in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I do not think how you think. I do not operate how you operate.
Mm-hmm.
And so when we finally get to that point where we recognize that it's not about, you know what I'm saying, what you think. As far as the totality of us, it's about what you think as far as the totality of yourself. And what you're supposed to be is acceptant of who it is
Right.
that you chose to go ahead and write and be with, and their thought process is their thought process. That's all I'm saying. And so when we try to have this, what I call this universal thinking, that is what messes us all up a lot, because we think that, because then you get men who say women ain't shit because they don't think how I do. You get women who say men ain't shit because they don't think how I do. Why did you do it that way? I'm a man. What does that mean, you're a man? It means that we're not the same. That's what it means. And that's it. And that should be okay. I just don't understand, how did that get to the point where that's not okay? You see?
Yeah. And I feel like it's more of an understanding thing. You know, people are not going into into the relationship in the sense of, I'm trying to understand the person that I'm with. They going into the relationship because they want some type of satisfaction, not knowing. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like they want the satisfaction part, but they don't want to understand how they get to the satisfaction part.
You know what? So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question, because that's very interesting. In that case, what would you say, like going into a relationship, if somebody asked you, like, I'm going into a relationship, I like somebody, should I go into it for what it is that I can have of pleasure of the relationship, or should I go into the relationship with the headspace of what can I do for you of servitude? How should a person? Yeah, I mean, because now,
How should you approach the relationship? Well,
right.
one thing, if one thing you got to understand is the relationship is gonna have that in it regardless, because a woman already know from the time she look at you that she want to deal with you. You see what I'm saying? So that's gonna be in the play regardless. It's more of acknowledging something that you got. Is this worth doing these things for it, or if it's not worth doing these things for it? You know, some people hold on to relationships or people because it just seems good at that time, and when they get 4 years, 5 years in, which that's just the iceberg of it. You know what I'm saying? Once they get 5 years in, they done with that person, because now they understand who the person is, and it's about knowing the person that you getting yourself entangled with, and also having the patience. Because you can't.
Also having patience.
Yeah, because you can't. You gotta have patience with dealing with a whole nother person, because the person, like we just went back to, We go back to the first video. That woman brain is not gonna be your brain. So if you're trying to treat her as one of the homies, you're not. You're gonna fail every time. You're trying to treat her as the homie. It's not saying that y'all can't be friends, and she can't be. She you know you won't be able to build a friend.
She can be homie like.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, as in, no. I mean, to a nice large extent, because I do believe, like, you know, even with my like, bruh, that's a really good friend of mine. It's a really good, dope ass homie of mine. Like, we can actually talk about things I don't trust talking to most people about. So that's what I mean by that aspect. I don't mean like looking at your woman like one of the boys. I don't mean it in that way. I mean strictly like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the problem, that these people be trying to treat their woman like they homeboys, and that's why we be having they be having so much miscommunication.
Oh, even down to how we would say little stuff like, you don't call your woman bruh.
Facts. Or
little stuff like that. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Huh. That's interesting. What was you gonna say real quick before I put this video on? Because again, I'm glad you up here, Brad. Like, you know, I want somebody to bounce off on this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got one video for the night, so it's a short live.
Go ahead and start the video. I'm switching to my laptop to get off this phone. I was on the phone. So I'm switching to the laptop.
Hold on real quick. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do briefly. I'm just gonna do a very, very short musical commercial break. I appreciate everybody for being here. Let's go ahead and rock out. This should be long enough for you to go ahead and get your laptop set up and let me know when you're good.
I'm a fallen angel from sky. Up above, I'm that man that think is a thug. I'm your drug and your plug. Wings tucked, I seen pain, seen blessings, seen luck. Ran over by train, that's about 8 trucks. Smitty really gritty, but never I'm no slut to the money and fame. You can keep your chain, we free men over here. And in case you didn't know, my favorite color is here. Yes, I'm here, not fresh to death, no stress, no worries. All burdens, I done buried closed coffin. I'm the beauty of the beast, and a man I found often. I'm the cure to infection, my reflection is broken down in sections. Retired chef outside, still cooking. I be rocking with best. Thank you, good looking. Y'all must be lunching on mothers. If you not from my section, then you cool, but not a brother. Lone Star, the astronaut from above. You looking for a fix? I'm your brand new blood. Shotgun slug, flood of the love spreads. Truck by train, made it out by thread. Should've be dead, but rose from darkness and walking with an oath. I'm not the goat, I'm shepherd. Blending into the world tree, hiding a leaper. Mr. 7, I'm ghost in flesh.
All right, let's get back to it.
I like that.
Shout out to you. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and look at this video, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we got right here. So apparently this is a video, and it's all about how do women look at situations in life and how they think and how we process situations in life and how we think. And let's go ahead and see what we got right here. With that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 10:17 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Let's rock out. Oh, gotta pull it up. My bad. Let's go.
Men and women cannot just be friends. 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead. We always gonna answer first. Chop.
Men and women cannot be friends. That's cap.
Okay. Okay, give us just a little bit of elaboration because I got my answer too.
Oh, okay. That goes back to what I was just saying. Like you wanna you want your spouse to be some type of friend to you. You don't want you if see this is the problem. The man doesn't have a friend in the household that he can communicate to. So what he's gonna go do? He's gonna find another female to communicate those things to. So if your spouse is not your friend, that means you're not communicating with your spouse. That means you're gonna go find an outside source to communicate to.
Ooh, I like that right there. I say that men and women can be friends because I personally have like homegirls of mine, and like they truly are homegirls. And yes, some of them are what will be considered, I mean, considered to be baddies. You see how I even had to word it? They would be considered to be like, it really is just a man, that's just my folks, and that's it. That's just my folks and my folks only. So I definitely agree with that right there and what you're talking about. Let's go ahead and listen what everybody else has to say when it comes to this response right here. Let's go. Let me know when you want me to pause it. I can hear you, bro.
Cannot just be friends.
He's still deciding, but I'll go ahead. There's always this underlying current to a man and a woman when they're just friends, because there's this sexual attraction, this energy that you can't even see it. It's always flowing. And men, as you know, you guys are conquerors. You want a conquest. You want.
What I'm gonna do is this, AC. Give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick, right? I want to do this. There we go. Because the video's messing up. Let's just listen, okay? You know what I'm saying, for the sake of YouTube and everything. So just listen. I'll pop it up here and there just so you all can see who is speaking at that moment. Then I'm going to drop the video right back down. All right, so let's go ahead and go. My bad. Hold on, bow. And let's go ahead and push play. All right, so let's keep listening.
Even if it's a friend, sometimes that develops into.
You can hear that, right? Making sure.
More simply because law of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable, and maybe you weren't attracted to her initially, but that opposition of that sexual polarity always kicks in.
What if the man is like not attracted to women, just like generally? Do you think that's still?
Oh, you mean if they take a different,
like a gay man and
sexual orientation
and a woman being friends?
Well, I think that's different, perhaps because they're attracted to men. So in that moment, they have taken on the feminine energy.
So they only want to conquer the men, not the women.
Well, in that, there's always masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. So if the man is gay and identifies as being attracted to men, then he's in a feminine energy, mostly. Now, if there's two of them, there's one that's more masculine and more feminine, but that's for another.
Two of my best friends are women. We have great times together all the time. Not once have I considered sleeping with them or anything like that.
Ever?
No. But that's the thing is, though.
In
that's
their darkest hour, in your darkest hour, come on.
No.
Because you like started off.
Because we started off as friends, and
hold on,
just like I said,
hold
I was
on.
never attracted to them.
A lot of relationships start like that
Hold
today,
on.
even though I discourage it. They say,
No. All right. So one thing I'm going to say is this. One thing we need to not deny is the actual physical attraction. We're not going to sit up here and act like we don't recognize this person is a good looking person. Now, what I want to know is, what do you think it is, like, for example, inside of yourself, AC, to where you can go ahead and separate? I do know she looks good. She talks to me about dudes that she be, boyfriends and everything else. What is it about me? And I'm not talking about putting a friend zone because you're waiting for your turn. I'm talking about genuinely, this is just your homegirl. Like, this is your folks. Like, you look at her like family. How do we as men, in your personal opinion, separate the two between sexual attraction and just we're cool?
Excuse me, my fault.
You good, brother.
Jeez.
I know, right?
Now, Um, I say it like this. I say it like this, right? Hold on one second. I say it like this. It 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 does depend on the man and his will, like his willpower, for real, because
Okay.
because
Okay.
I say the man and his willpower, because one, again, the woman already knows from the time she's dealing with you if this is a person that I can have in the friend zone, or is this a person that I can actually see myself with. The willpower part for the man is what she was saying. You see something, you're a conqueror, you see the attraction, and depending on how you're delivering what you're saying to that woman, or how you're communicating with that woman, can alter that relationship. This why this why this why I don't put myself around like women that is quote unquote single, or looking to be in a relationship. And I don't put myself
Right.
around those type of people. I put myself around people that are in relationships. So
Yeah.
none of my
Right.
friends don't be like none of my friends have wives or some spouse that they've been with for X amount of years. You
Right.
see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Because now that takes away that ability to feel like I need to conquer something, or I need to I feel attracted to that person. You see what I'm saying?
No,
So it's
that's a
all,
fact.
yeah, it's all on where you're putting yourself around, who you're putting yourself around, and stuff like that. This is this because our mentality is to breed, simple and plain. That's our mentality. All right, we're wired to breed,
Mm-hmm.
populate,
Mm-hmm.
want to populate. So having that abundance is always going to be the demise of any man. This is why men tend to be friends with women, and then they make a mistake, cross that line, and now they can't be friends no more.
That's a fact. That is an absolute fact, because because at that point ego and competition starts to come into play. And that's when all of those different factors start, like, you know what I'm saying? I would say diluting exactly what really is in front of people as far as that purpose concern is about. But let's go ahead and look at what we got right here. Man, shout out to the family. What we got right here? What's going on? What's going on? I see you in the building, ignorant. What's going on, bro? Yeah, we're looking.
Ignorant in the building. What's going on, bro?
Ignorant in the building. We looking at exactly the difference between how men think and how women think. If you want to join the link, you can go ahead and hit the link if you like to go ahead and talk with it about us. If not, just go ahead, cool out in the chat, and we appreciate you. I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 10:27 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on this beautiful, lovely Wednesday evening. Respect to the family. Let's get back to it.
I'm not attracted to them, but it'll grow. And I'm always like, it can happen.
It can, but
But the odds of it, so I agree with you on that as
yeah,
well.
that's why I'm like, I do
Slim to
understand
none.
and I get it, but I like two of my best friends are women, and not once. Everyone keeps saying like, "Oh, you're gonna," and I'm like, it's not.
You never know. Life is a long time.
Are your friends attractive?
Yes.
Like they look good.
But attractive is subjective.
But
It
like
does depend on
just like generally speaking, like your
Yes.
girls like look good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you was just lonely, like it's
What's that?
Pause
What's
it.
that?
Pause it. Now,
I got you. I saw you. I
now,
saw you.
yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That brother willpower is real short. It's real short. He's looking to to hit something. You know what I'm saying? He's looking in the mind state of hitting something first rather than learning a person. You know what I'm saying? So I believe he would be the one to ruin a friendship because he can't be he put in what he thinks of how friendship should be onto that man. This guy, his willpower might be strong. You know, he might know, okay, yeah, they are attractive, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to cross that boundary with them. I don't want to take it that far with them because I enjoy having them as friends. He might be one of the people that go to them for questions about how to actually get a girl. You know what I'm saying? Or how to enjoy a female's company. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to build something with a female, he'll use those girls to build something with with somebody else. But the other dude on the other hand is he's thinking of his friends as like, well, if she start acting up, I'm gonna go over here with them.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So basically,
it's guys like that.
So basically, like from what I'm hearing, from what you're saying so far, is this is all contingent upon that individual person's experience and how they view women.
Exactly.
Like real talk, like because and that's the main thing I be trying to tell people. So when I hear dudes come up and they're just like so angry at women, so angry at people, it's like, bruh, why? What are you so angry about? But at the same time, I then have to think to myself, AC, I don't know what you've been through, right? I don't know what drove you to think the way you do about women. What pushed you over the edge? Not to the ledge, over the edge. Right?
Yeah. And that's me and my my homeboy Theo from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like
Respect to the little brother. Respect to the
yeah,
little brother.
I drop knowledge on him and he listens and stuff. We have this thing that's how you treat a woman. We question how you and your mama relationship is. You see what I'm saying? Because in order for you to treat a woman horrible or talk bad about a woman and knowing that we won't be nowhere without that counterpart, how can you talk bad about this woman when you need this woman? It's always been this saying, you can't live with them and you can't live without them. You see what I'm saying? It's not saying that y'all can't be in a relationship together. It goes back to that mind state thing. You know, we have different mind frames. So they can't live with them, can't live without them means that a lot of times we don't understand a woman. But just because we can't understand a woman, we can't not be without a woman. So how you treat women, how is you and your mama relationship? Because I love my mama and I love me some women. You know what I'm saying? I love women so much that I had 2 daughters first.
Facts. Me, even myself, I'm the father of one beautiful young lady. Man, my daughter turned 18, man. Like
Congratulations.
Like, wow, man. Like she's technically from under my covenant. You know what I'm saying? Although she's still dad. I know. I'm right here. Ain't nobody going nowhere.
That's the best. That's the best because at the end of the day, we the same way I just said about the men, that dog women. How was your relationship with your mom? Is the same way that we would say, how was your relationship with your dad, for women who just looking for that father figure. How was your relationship with your dad? Like, you
Nah,
know what I'm
that's a
saying?
fact.
Because if you had that relationship with your dad, then you won't be searching for a father figure.
Absolute
A
fact.
lot of these women now are, and first of all, a lot of women are without fathers, and then it's a lot of men out here who was raised by mothers and didn't have the father to show them how to navigate their emotions. So we're seeing a lot of stuff that's misconstrued going on in these people.
I see where you're coming from with that. You ready to get back to the video? Let's go ahead and see what we got. I digress. My mic is muted just so we can go ahead and get through this whole thing. It's about 24 minutes. We're already 5 minutes through. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Been a moment, you didn't want to beat it. You know what I mean? Or like,
There's a special exemption. I'm non-monogamous, so I never have to worry about intimacy.
Well, that's why.
Wait, so you getting played. So you ain't worried about man.
Hold on, wait a minute. How's he getting played if he said he's non-monogamous? If he already says to himself, I'm not committed, then what is he getting played on?
Because
you just
he's trying to tell him, oh, see, the reason why you ain't messing with them because they got you in the friend zone. He's leading with the sex first and not understanding first.
I see where you at. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's see what we got.
He's not getting it, so he doesn't need it. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you was lonely, you wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing it.
I guess that's a different situation. That's what I'm saying.
Pause it.
I've been belong over here though.
Go.
You see, you heard what he said.
What? Which part?
About your friends not throwing it to you.
Run
it back just a little.
You wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing it.
I guess that's
so you ain't worried about man. But if you getting played. So you ain't worried about man.
He's not getting it, so he doesn't need it. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you was lonely, you wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing it.
I guess that's
right there.
Yep. You see what I'm saying? If you wasn't getting it and you needed it, and your friend was throwing it at you, his mind is stuck on the sex part. His mind's not stuck on the fact that no, this is a genuine relationship. The relationship doesn't have to do with sex. The relationship comes from understanding. The relationship comes with building something. So I don't view them as that because we have something better than that, which is we understand each other. Which means if I'm hurting, she understands that I'm hurting, and she can give me something that I can't go to my homeboys for.
Wait a minute. Then what is the point of saying that anything was polyamorous in the first place? All right. So if the circumstance, so are you speaking about so it was supposed to be a polyamorous real, not. Hold on. Yeah. No, not polyamorous. I am tripping. What's that word, man? When a woman is and a man is just friends only. I think it is polyamorous, isn't it? Am I mistaken?
I don't get caught up on those special words, bruh.
Nah. Polygamous. I think that's what it's called. Polygamous. Yes, a polygamous relationship. There we go. Polygamy. That's that's when just a man and a woman, exactly what we talking about earlier, like, you know what I'm saying, we can just be cool. I'm saying, does that kill that in its entirety? The whole definition of it. There we go. My bad. No, I said the wrong thing. I said polyamorous. No, polygamous.
Yeah, that's
My bad. I'm listening.
All right. I want to answer this right.
Ain't no right. It's what your thoughts are. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that. You
Yeah.
know that over here, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I get
know.
you. You want to be as accurate as possible. I got you. So I ain't gonna stop that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I think, so how I think of it is, if y'all generally friends and you're generally, just enjoy talking and stuff like that, then that's what it is. If it goes to a relationship after that, that's even better because now y'all understand each other. But
Got
how Buddy is saying it is that he wants friends around, friends with benefits.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want just somebody who he can go talk to, or if he got a girl, he can take her and be like, "What you think about this girl? You think she want?" Cause your friend will be able to tell you, just like homeboys will be able to, "Hey, bro, I don't know about that one."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not this buddy is trying to use a friend with benefits role. That's what I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
where I'm getting out of it, because there's no reason to be asking those questions if that, you know what I'm saying? That should be left alone. Why are you trying to coach me into making my friends to be able to sleep with my friends? Like, no, I don't view them like that.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get back into the video and let's see what we got. Let's let it play just for like at least like 60 seconds or whatever. And but let me know if you got something to say. I got you. Let's see what we got, just so we can get through the video.
The difference situation. That's what I'm saying.
Belong over here.
Come to the dark side.
If he's not attracted, if we're not attracted, it's just friends.
Yeah.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly
as a straight monogamous man.
I would say Buddy on the covers. he on the cover with it.
Hey, bruh. Stop. Why do you have to emphasize the straight? Bruh, trust me, if you like women, people gonna know you like women, bruh. His ass is straight.
being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah.
Nah. I'm gonna be real.
Buddy definitely in the closet with it, bro.
Nah, I don't know. I think he one of them. He actually loves women. He's just a cuck. Yeah, he could be a cuck. No bullshit. I'm just saying, look, the readings, like I'm not getting like just like straightforward, like this is he's not a wingman to anybody. He's not a wingman, bro.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you going out like, man, I need you to roll with me. He's not a wingman.
Nah,
he's gonna be in there like, does anyone want to play Shanazi?
he definitely one of them ones that yeah, I know my girl cheating on me, but it's okay. I still love her.
Facts. Let's get to it.
Rah, that type of thing. So I think men and women absolutely can be. I have friends that I've had since elementary school, middle school. We talk very often and we talk about all these things, and it has never affected that aspect of the relationship because we're men and women. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So my perspective is from kind of a Christian.
Do you agree with that part right there, that we're just people and people can be friends?
Yes and no. Like if you're in a relationship, then it kind
It's
of
a
has
lot of
stipulations to it. It's a lot of
it's a lot of
stipulations
shit
to
you
it.
gotta cut off. It's a lot you gotta
Exactly.
cut off. You just gotta cut
Exactly.
that shit off. Yeah, you ain't
But
lying.
if you're open, you know what I'm saying, you're single, then yeah, you can be friends with whatever you want to be friends with.
Facts. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Let's get back to it. Let's see what we got.
Christian worldview. I believe that God created man and woman to come together in love and attraction, to be one. And so from that standpoint, I believe that there is just a natural attraction. I have had some extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school, developing that relationship. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You develop.
What do you think about that? The development of it.
That's how it should naturally be.
Do you
That's how.
think those make the best relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it briefly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it should naturally be. It should
Mhm.
naturally be you meet somebody, or you know somebody for quite a long time.
Yeah.
You're around that person, you talk with that person, because in order to get to that relationship, you had to talk. So we talking about long night talks. We're talking about seeing that person at its lowest, seeing that person at its highest. Now you understand who this person is. So when that love sense that he's talking about, it introduces itself, you know how to deal with that person.
Oh, okay. That's actually a good take on that, because I've noticed that the best relationships are, even when you're in that relationship, like y'all cool as shit. Like you really do, like, one thing people take for granted in relationships, like real shit. Like, I mean, something so golden. Someone that you can naturally laugh with. Do you know how important it is to be able to, like, just have your jokes not necessarily land, but they just get that's just your sense of humor. You're just being you, and you
Bruh.
vice versa, bro. Like, t- to be able to, like, really crack jokes with each other, bro, I shit you not, is something about that. I can't really put my finger on it at this moment to land it and let you get in there, but it's something that's so valuable, at least to me personally as a man. I gotta be able to laugh with you, yo. We gotta be able to be silly and goofy together. Like, I gotta know I can just, like, you know what I'm saying, kick back and be myself, which is not over the top too much. It's just me.
Right. Me and my wife just had that kind of experience today. We was riding down the street, and we seen what was a guy with a purse, and I noticed him, and I was trying to figure out what I was like looking at, and
He's shoot.
yeah, I was trying to figure it out, but I ain't say nothing. And then we get down the road a little bit, and my wife just busted out with, "Was that a guy with a bag?" And I started laughing, like I was wondering the same thing, but I wasn't gonna say nothing though. Yeah, she's like, "No, I was trying to figure it out." I'm like, "Me too." So so
Yeah,
like
man. Yeah. Those little moments of connection.
yeah.
Rock out.
Yeah. So like those, like connect, like little stuff like that, that goes with being around, each other for so long that we understand like little things that we thinking, and the connection part with being around somebody for so long, the type of connection that you have is more than just a physical connection. It's more of a mental connection as well. It's been times where I'll be like, I wonder what she doing. I ain't text her yet. I mean, as soon as I go to text her, she texting me, what you doing?
Hey, nah. How many times have you got I was just about to call your ass. God damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
And like that right there, it comes with one, being connected not just on the physical plane, but being connected to on a spiritual plane as well. Because now is you're not just one. You now have bonded to become you're not two separate things. You're bonded to become one. So when you think about certain things, she might be thinking about the same thing, but is happening at the same time.
Right.
Simultaneously. That's what I wanted to say.
Nah, I trust me when I tell you, I get exactly where you're coming from with that. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's see what we got right here.
That emotional attraction.
Which is why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that. From
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian standpoint, 100%.
Wait, hold up. Have you been sleeping all right? I haven't, which is why I'm so glad that I found Nero. If you haven't heard of me and focused functional dumb mix that give you a balanced boost of energy and intense focus. And I'm here to
Shut up.
We ain't asked for that. We did not ask for that. Boy just came out of nowhere with that, didn't he?
That's why you gotta be careful with. Yeah, boy, man. I thought the generic Viagra commercials was too much. Okay. Let's go ahead and get through this, bro. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to hear nothing about no Nero. Thank you very much, Smacky Chan.
Nah,
Are you
real
serious
talk.
right now?
Nah,
Hey,
real
hold
talk.
on. Hey, hold on. Am I on a different video? What the is going on? Go back to this. Okay, yeah, no, hey, bro, I think somehow or another I hit it. I don't know what that was. I was just trying to pause it. Oh, we still on the Nero. Are you fucking kidding me? No. Oh, that was part of the video.
Yo, that was a long commercial. Yo,
that was part of the video. I thought that was some separate shit.
That's a long commercial, bro. Good grief.
Hold on, bro. I need to hold on, bro. Let me just hit one of these real quick.
Say, cause I hate you coward ass niggas. You a punk ass nigga.
Timepiece Frosty, that's why you only get one chance to cross me.
God have mercy upon us. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
I don't want nobody fucking with me in these streets. Same children.
Nah, real talk.
Boy. Oh my gosh, bro. Man. I mean, when I see stuff like that, dog, that's when I get real sinister, and then I just go ahead and I hit up my companion, and I just be like,
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Man, bro, I ain't even gonna cap. I didn't think when you said like maybe I switched on a different video, I was like, all right, that makes sense because it just the transition was too smooth. But then like like no, it's really this. You muted, Smitty.
oh shit, nah, my bad. Yeah, thank you. Nah, I'm laughing like shit, bro. Yeah, the things that they throw in your face, bro. Oh, they threw it right in your face, real smooth. Like that transition was like out of this world, bro. I thought it was a commercial. Let's go ahead and get back to this. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 10:54 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Let's rock out.
I do it all the time because there's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness, it's like sometimes.
Let's go back. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
I would date someone I do not find physically attractive.
Oh, boom. What you got, AC? Shit. Yeah, nah, let's get real shit.
They opening up a world of pain doing that. They opening up a world of pain. Jesus, take the wheel.
I would not date somebody I'm physically attracted to. I have to say no because, like, we all know that the sexual dynamic of a relationship is extremely important, and if you're not willing to, like, if I got a hard time getting it up when it's time for us to go, then yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue. And it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. I don't care how awesome and great you are and everything. You really are just going to wind up being my roommate as opposed to the person I'm in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's going to turn more so into like my homie that I'm rooming with. And occasionally, if it's really that serious, I'll go ahead and bone my friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a healthy dynamic. That's not a healthy dynamic, although I know what's going on everywhere. What you got for that before I push play?
No, that's 100% right. You find somebody you will want to have some type of attraction to them.
Right.
That doesn't make sense if you wouldn't if you would date somebody that you're not physically attracted to, bro. What you're gonna do is every time you see somebody who you find attractive, you're gonna be on it.
Facts. That is an absolute fact. Let's go ahead and see what we got right here. I digress. My mic is muted. Respect to the family.
3, 2, 1.
Ah, man. Wait, you want to say something first?
I do it all the time because there's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness, it's like sometimes there's some people that I learned just by not going in stuff physical attraction is, I end up being attracted to them just because of their personality and
and I mean, honestly, I will say this, all right, as geeky as it may sound, who cares? I know how to listen to and see through things. He's absolutely right in that sense. Like, if it's really about something that's of a true attraction, like a real genuine attraction, you're going to already recognize, because just like how you said, AC, I can see that future with you. You can see that based upon how you both click and connect from the early stages. I'm not going to say off first date, but at least like the early stages of once you all are both established, right? Let's say within that first year, you are able to like see like, okay, I bet, like you just might got a little something with you. You smell me now?
Another thing on that, and the reason why I said it that way is because now, if we look at the word physically attractive, we're placing looks into that. You know, we're placing, is she a 10? Is she banging body and stuff like that. But the physically attractive part doesn't necessarily have to do with looks. That's just one category in it. So it could be, like he said, it could be little subtle things that makes you physically attracted.
Okay. So it's the subtle effects. I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So it like this, and this shows within the people the shallow mindedness of those people, because how I'm looking at it, I'm not looking at it as just the look wise. That's why he says on there, looks can be deceiving, because you can be a 10 with an ugly personality.
I like that right there. Let's get back to the video. We're going to talk about that a little bit more. I digress. My mic is muted. Let's rock out.
Can be deceiving. I could say the same on the opposite end, where I thought someone was absolutely attractive, but then I got to know them.
Let me know when you want me to pause it, Native. I got you.
And they were the worst person I could have possibly been on a date with.
I feel like you can definitely not be attracted to somebody initially, and then as you get
Yeah,
I feel like at that point, like once I like someone's personality romantically, I probably also think they're attractive.
I would say that for some, it's not a reflection on your character, how weighted appearance versus personality might be. It differs from person to person. I think that we have our preferences, and I think that a certain element of physical attractiveness is.
And my preference is being a white dominatrix. Let me shut up. Why'd I say that?
Fitness, health, hygiene, and that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not the whole package by any means.
Right.
Ooh.
It's the very first impression you get of most people.
Yes.
Because like, you meet someone and you can't hear their voice first thing most of the time. You just see them. And you're like, oh, that person's attractive. Or like, I don't see myself with that person because I don't find them attractive. And that's totally fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody. But me personally, I would not be with someone I don't find attractive.
So I got to give context here, right?
Pause it for a second.
If I'm meeting you in person.
Boom. Got you, Native.
Now, notice everybody is on a disagree side.
Right. Right.
But the answers that they're coming up with, they should be on the strongly agree side.
So it's contradicting.
It's contradicting what their body language is contradicting what they're saying. This is the problem, because like I said, it goes back to the shallowness.
Right.
Goes back to the shallowness. It shows how shallow people are. They look solely at the exterior, but then they want the interior. And how does that work? How does that work?
Damn. I didn't even think about it like that, bro. Let me go ahead. Hey, let's listen to what they got to say about it, though. Let's see what they got.
And you don't look good, then I'm over there with y'all. But if I meet you through a dating app and I get catfished, but you're kind of cool, right? Then, because I met a girl that had nice pictures, But then when I seen her in person, she was a little bit bigger than I prefer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that,
Well,
right?
everyone can have nice pictures today.
That's because the pictures that you looked at was from 1997, and the pictures that you finally got when you seen her in person was from today.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
There's nothing wrong with being a bit bigger, but for preference sake, I wasn't really feeling it. But her personality is what got me. And then I started entertaining it. So, right, even though I got catfish, I actually considered,
Wait, did you really get catfish? Because what were you looking for? See, hold on, AC. Did you peep that? Did you peep that? So hold on. If you really started rocking with her, and if you really started liking, and you was like, you know what, I'm with you, then what is the catfish if you actually found what you was looking for, unless you were strictly looking for a body?
That goes back to what I was
You
saying.
picked that up though? You picked that up?
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying. Like you in the shallow end trying to find a river monster.
Come on now. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Let's see what we got.
Taking it seriously.
And I also date like.
Hold on. You was about to say something?
No, you good.
Okay.
Sometimes I really try this because it's led to some great people I've got to meet along the way. I will date outside of my preferences just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then it's not going to work, because we know that relationships get.
No.
This is exactly why she looked like that. This is why she looks like that.
No,
this is why she got the makeup. This is why she got her breasts all poked up in the air like that. This is why she looked like a daggone Build-A-Bear doll, because all she know is use her sex for a relationship.
And yeah, because the thing is this, like, first and foremost, we all know when you go into a relationship based upon sex, it usually doesn't last. Why? Because once y'all done everything, once you done got all your fantasies out with her, and same with her with you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all done every position, flipped over, rubbed down, tied up, everything else, and all of that. Okay, now what? And then you start to seeing how much you really don't have in common. You know what it's like? It's just like back, and I know you know what I'm saying when I say this, AC, whether you blaze now or not. Like back in the day, you ever known that homeboy that like y'all ain't really got shit in common, but the only thing you got in common is that you got the roll up, he got the weed. And as soon as that J is done, you're like, all right, so what you about to do?
All right, bro, I'll holla at you.
Like I'll holla at you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like real shit. Like it's nothing else. Like y'all not kicking it. Y'all not like, all right, so let's get into something. Nothing, bro. Y'all not having no deep, profound discussions, bro. Y'all might talk about a little something, considering y'all know the same people in the neighborhood, but you get what I'm saying. Same thing with exactly what she's saying. When you go into a relationship based upon sex, once you done with that J of sex, that sex, you know what I'm saying? Once you done smoking on that sex pack, it's like, okay, what now? Like, what else do we have in common? I don't like to live how you live. We don't listen to none of even close to the same music of each other. Nothing. We don't have nothing in common. I'm vegetarian. Use a damn carnivore. Carnivore. The whole nine.
And my fault. This is why the relationships don't last past 5 years.
Facts.
By the time they get to the 5th year, they tired of each other.
Facts. Sometimes shit, way before
that. Yeah.
Man, year and a half, 18. I give it 18 months.
Real talk.
And that was a long look. To a lot of people, that was long lasting. That was forever and a day. You had your little punk ass 18 months. Absolutely, bro. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's rock out.
Worse, not better. That's like, I don't know. I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me.
Boom. Is that true for you? AC? I know my answer. I know what it is. That's the absolute positively worst thing you could ever do. I mean, cheating is like, look, this one is, I would say, neck and neck with cheating, but it really leans more to, I'm gonna just say it right now. I'm gonna be real with you, dog. The number one thing is stealing from me. I swear on life, dog, because there's nothing I won't give you. Like the day that I found out that you actually would try to sneak some shit from me, I'm like, oh man, shit. You know what I mean? It's like you're forcing my hand. You know, it's like, you know, execution, and I don't mean of the person. I mean execution, termination of that relationship, whatever it consisted of. You know what I'm saying? Like no more. Like no more of that relationship. You're exiled. So that's where I am with it. I would say that's my number one. Like, yeah. And literally, watch this. That is over cheating on me and putting your hands on me. You stealing from me. I don't know why, but it's just something about if you steal from me. I don't know, man. I just don't know how to get over that shit. I just don't know how to get over that. I think more than cheating, or if you happen to smack me one day or push me or something, you know, because we was arguing type shit.
Yeah.
But go ahead though. But although, for the record, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, all three are tremendously horrible. You are not to do none of them. I'm just saying, if I had to pick what will be the worst of all for me in particular, out of putting your hands on someone, you know what I'm saying, cheating on someone and stealing from someone, you stealing from me is the top for me personally. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out, AC. I had to do that for the audience.
Nah, you good.
Hold on, are you talking?
In the B? No. I'm thinking. So I feel like in like the beginning stages, I feel like yeah, I mean, if you're getting to know that person and stuff like that, you gotta expect the unexpected at that time. But if we like years in, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, and then you decide, yeah, I'm like,
right.
Yeah, like, because then it's like, yeah, we already built something.
Okay. So it's like you already built something. I got you. Let's go ahead and listen to this a little bit more and see what they got on this.
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Look at that, bruh.
I feel like there's like probably worse things like in theory that a partner could do to their partner, but just because that's such an important aspect for me, and like I feel like my partners in the past have like been very aware that was like something that I actively would not do. I feel like that would just that adds like an extra element of evil.
Yeah, my mind goes.
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna just be real honest with this one. She was talking very, very high pitch and fast, and my brain just zapped out. AC, did you catch anything that she said, bro?
She said I've been through a lot of worse things, but just that, because I wouldn't do it, I just seemed like that takes a certain kind of evil or something like that. So yeah, she agrees. She agrees.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she's like you gotta, because she feels as though she wouldn't do that, and if somebody was to do that to her, that would be like an evil thing to do.
I got you. Let's go ahead and see what we got right here. The time right now is 11:13 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Let's keep on rocking up.
To marriage, I mean, you know, when you marry this woman, when I marry a woman someday, you promise literally everything you have to be with her, literally thick and thin, to be with her through everything, through highs and lows. And I mean, if you do something like cheating, it's basically like, screw this love. This wasn't real. These promises that I made between us and God mean nothing. I think for a lot of Christians, that's like a big thing, is cheating. I mean,
100%. And it's.
let me not. I'm trying not to. Ace. Jeez Louise, bro. I'm gonna give you the floor. Bro.
Yeah, they
because you know you're much more in the gospel right now than I am, so I would much more rather give you the floor on that first. But hold on, wait. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's let him. Hold on, is he still talking? Let me see.
No, it's the girl.
Okay, never mind. Okay, all right. Okay, so he was finished. Go ahead.
It's not one of the 10 commandments, bro. It's not one of the 10 commandments. What she's referring to is thou shalt not covet another man's wife.
Oh, that's the second commandment. No. It's like third. I think know God before me.
Yes, it's one of them ones. I don't know exactly what order it falls in, but it's in the beginning. And
it's in the top 5. It's
definitely in the top 5.
It's in the top 5.
And what they're referring to is thou shalt not covet another man's wife is not speaking of cheating. It's speaking of taking possession of something that doesn't belong to you.
And you know what's always fascinated me about that? And I know you're gonna know what I'm talking about when I say David and Bathsheba.
That's where I was ready to go at.
Yeah,
I'm glad you said that, because that's where I was ready to go at. It wasn't the fact that David did what he did. It was the fact of how he did it.
Exactly. Had his own soldier killed and everything.
Exactly. Right. How he went about doing it.
Right.
Because in that same parable, David had plenty of concubines. He had a whole bunch of them. So he found her attractive, and because he lusted over her, he committed a multitude of sins. The covetousness part is the sin that he committed, which that particular sin holds it births a multitude of other sins.
Does one of those that it gives birth to is the child of adultery?
Yes.
Okay, and so it does fall in there too. Okay.
Yeah, it falls under theft, murder, envy, jealousy,
gluttony.
Yep. Adultery. Idolatry. It's a whole multitude of different sins that's being committed at that time. It depends on how covetousness is being used.
Okay.
So this is why we got to be careful with how we give out these scriptures and we talk about Bible verses, because people give them out to fit a narrative, to fit a particular narrative that they feel.
And I always say, and you've heard me say it, Native, when I say, if you are a Christian, stay exactly that. but be careful who you allow to lead you in the word.
Mhm.
That's it. That's it. Just be
Yeah.
careful who you take the information
The
from. Don't
information
take
from.
it. Just don't take it from anybody. And anyone who you do take it from, always cross-reference it yourself. Just whatever the pastor say, man, go ahead and look at, read, look that scripture up for yourself and get, and figure out exactly, okay, how much does this correlate to what it is that I'm reading? What did he say, and how he or she, I guess nowadays, what are they saying that correlates with what's being said in this word? That's all. That's it. And then from there, you just, you know what I'm saying, not lean on your own discernment, as the word would say, not that necessarily, but your own fruition will come to, it will come to pass. It will.
That-
It will.
That's why it's called test the spirit by the spirit.
There you go. See where we at? So let's go ahead and get back to the video. And with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. The time right now is 11:19 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on this beautiful Wednesday evening. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Let's rock out.
Commandments too. It's like, do not commit adultery.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the worst thing, because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically, there's worse things, like they could kill you, which would probably be the worst thing, because then, like, you're
Oh, jeez.
not even in the
She ain't
picture.
lying.
But I'm kind of like, but I would say that would like destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I was actually cheated on a few, like 4 or 5 months ago.
I am not surprised, Dan.
Struggled with self-esteem.
I am not surprised at all.
So much growing up, and that was the worst thing that could have happened. That destroyed any chance I had at self-love at that time, and it was just devastating for me. Like, it really was just devastating, because it didn't just destroy that relationship, it destroyed my entire image of myself. That
Pause
Hey,
it real quick.
yes. And I want to ask you about that, because this is something that I've wondered for the longest. When people say that, oh, well, when you go into a new relationship, you're just supposed to, it's basically, in a nutshell, people speak as if like you're just supposed to 100% forget about anything that ever happened in your past. However you were hurt, however much trust you put into something, you just supposed to let that go. You just supposed to just say, you know what, you're a new person, and I'm not going to even think about what it was that just took place with me, although it was years ago. Yes, I am definitely over that person. And I think we get conflated and mixed up on being over a person as opposed to being over a circumstantial situation that happened to us. I digress. My mic is muted. What you got for that, AC?
All right. Go ahead.
Or whatever you was about to say. Your end on it. Right.
Okay. One. Yeah, we're looking at a pride and ego sense of, oh, it destroyed me, it destroyed my image, and does it hurt? Yes. Would you want to go through that? No. But at the same time, we gotta understand why did it happen. So the fact that you don't understand why that it happened, you're going to continue to go through these things because you're not figuring out what's the piece. It's maybe something minor that's leading them to do that, or it could be something or it could be the fact that you was never even supposed to be with this person in the beginning. The same way they said, would you date a person that you're not physically attracted to? And you see, the one guy did that. He went over to the side that he agreed. So you think you're the only person that does that, or he's the only person that does that? Is billions of people in the world.
Absolutely. There is no idea that's original. Nothing new under the sun. Doesn't matter what
Exactly.
you do, but how it's done. Nas.
She probably was using you as a rebound. It be, you know, we done did that as men. We done did that. We done found something that's a good bounce back into the get my my mojo back, and then yeah, I mean, we go seek something that we really want. So you gotta understand why did it happen? If it was something that was just spurred a moment, can you forgive? Can y'all work past it? Do y'all talk about it? Or did you just immediately, oh my gosh, this is what you'd like to do?
Hey, you wild as shit for that. You wild for that. Nah, I got you on that one. Let's go ahead and get back to the video. Let's see what we got, people.
I had built up based on other people's validation, and I had to rip it down to the studs and just fully start over. Yeah, so that's why I'm over here. Strongly agree. For me personally, it was the worst thing that could have happened.
Cheating is f***ed up. It's not a good feeling. Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000 stolen from me this year, bro. And that put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine if my partner stole that money from me or she was just a homie. I'd be more mad about the money. You feel me, right?
I don't have that money to be stolen.
So you're saying you care?
Hold on, wait a minute. What? Let me make sure I heard that correctly.
No, you heard it right.
Hold on.
Put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine if my partner stole that money from me or she was just a homie. I'd be more mad about the money. You feel me?
What? Then what was the point of the French? All
right. So what I'm getting from it is that he can get over the fact of her cheating, but because he had $250,000 stolen from him, that probably took some time for him to get. So that doesn't, it like the equivalent doesn't add up to him. What he's saying is it's not adding up to him. I'd rather you would have cheated on me than stole all my money from me.
You see, that.
You get what he's saying?
I see what you're saying.
He's weighing. He don't know how to. He's not saying it right, but what he's doing is he's weighing out the options, and he's trying to tell them that I had this woman who it took me a long time to get this money, steal this money from me. I would have rather her had cheated on me, because then I'd have been able to get over that more than you stealing all this money from me that it took me a long time to accumulate, because $250,000 is not something that you just accumulate on a regular day basis. But cheating is something that happens frequently.
I like that. Okay, let's keep on going. Let's rock out. Let's see what we got.
Right?
I don't have that money to be stolen.
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
But because at the end of the day, me and my ex, we ain't together no more, so I don't give a f if she was a homie. If she was, right? But if she stole my money, yeah,
that means you never cared in the first place. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but like, that means you don't care in the first place. That means you never really did have a connection. You never really did have nothing truly, truly solid that you felt connected in that particular relationship. And I'm just saying, like, considering if we're speaking about how a relationship is supposed to go, if that's the premise in which we're speaking on, then yeah, that was some bullshit. That was some bullshit. What you got, AC?
I think, and it could just be me, I think he's speaking less than a couple years.
Right.
So they didn't, I think he's speaking of it in the sense of they had
Okay.
good times. It was a good time and stuff like that, but it wasn't no long. It didn't have no longevity to it.
He ain't never had the opportunity to truly get connected to know what it's like to feel that hurt of the loss of her.
Exactly.
I see where you at. Nah, facts.
It's my life. You know what I mean, right? So my whole thing is when we talking about the prom, is cheating the worst thing that the partner could do for me? I've been cheated on before. The first time I was cheated on, bro, I was petty. I was in high school, bro. I drove all the way to the crib and told her mom what she was doing with me. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, I was vengeful, but
that don't count. But anyway, let's keep going. I personally, I just for some reason, although they are like, unless it was grade school that spilled over into adulthood, it don't count. It don't count. Anything 12th grade and down, no, I ain't gonna say 12th grade. I'm gonna say anything 10th grade and down don't count. Shit don't count.
now I just be like, so many people do it. There's worse things that they have. Like if you kill my mom, I'll be more mad rather than you f***ing the homie.
The sanctity of marriage is supposed to be till death do us part. That doesn't mean if your carnal flesh gave in and you had, an indiscretion that you're able to hit the door running. No, that means there's work to be done. We have problems. For me, I think it actually can be the best thing that there's a huge problem in the relationship that needs fixed. Most sex is not emotional, so it's just a bodily act that animals do.
Yes, it is. What the what?
All right,
listen.
I was agreeing in the beginning, but then she started losing me. She started losing
Bruh. Listen. We wouldn't have PlayStations thrown off balconies, clothes being bleached. We wouldn't have cars being keyed up, dog.
Yeah.
Like we not gonna play these games.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have dudes that do crazy stuff like out here in DC went and he threw stuff on a woman and she caught on fire. God, goodness gracious. We wouldn't have all of these crazy ass stories if that was the fact.
The case, yeah.
Like, come on, man. If that was the case, bro, we're not even about to do that. But let's see what she say outside of that.
And you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
But
and
sex-
shows-
You could say that about the person doing the cheating too.
I've been cheated on, so I have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband cheats on me, of course I'd be devastated. I'm human. I bleed just like all y'all too. But I'd be like, damn, what's the problem here? What's the issue?
See, but that's-
and can we solve this?
Why don't you just talk? Like, if you guys are married, you have that emotion.
I feel like there's things before that
happen though. We know that people don't.
I think we should work to changing that.
We should, but that doesn't mean I'm going to unconditionally love you just because you went and had an indiscretion. I wouldn't do that to my son. My son F's up all the time and does crazy shit. I'm like, where on God's green earth did you learn that? That doesn't mean I stopped loving him.
For men, I feel like we take cheating a lot more personally as
do.
opposed to women.
What do you think about that? Who do you think takes cheating more personal, men or women, generally speaking? Yeah.
I think it's 50-50.
Me
I think
too.
It's 50-50. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
It comes to the ego.
People's boundaries are all different. So if you have perhaps been with no or less partners and then you get married, to learn that person cheated would be proportionally much more devastating to someone who's had maybe a lot of relationship experience and therefore that's more of an active part in their life. So I think that everyone's boundaries are different. So for some people, I have seen them get over it. I know for me personally, I would say that I'm a woman that would take that devastatingly seriously and would not look lightly at it. So it depends on the person's boundaries.
If you had children and if you had a family involved, you would break up your family over a man's one-time indiscretion.
Yes.
That would adversely affect your child and possibly send her to the stripper pole.
Wow.
Dang. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Hey, bruh. Hold on. How we go that far?
Okay.
All right, but hold on. But how do you see that though? I mean, considering the circumstance of, okay, so she's saying that, one time that's like done finito. And you know what's crazy? I actually did ask this question, and I'm going to ask you, AC. I don't know if I asked you, and I don't think I did. If that particular aspect of the trust is broken, the infidelity aspect, is there any getting over that, even through counseling and everything else? Can you get over the infidelity part? Like most people,
Yeah,
right? You
yeah,
in particular,
that's what
most people. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you could. It all depends on that person, though. That's if they wanted to. A lot of people can't get their heads out their own butts to figure out. Yeah, I mean, what certain things mean, and that's why I was kind of like alluding to when I was saying, like, you know, what is the meaning behind it? Why did it happen? What is it? What needs to be fixed? That's why I was agreeing with what she was saying in the beginning, but then she started to lose me because like what she was speaking of is, okay, there's clearly a problem. There's clearly something going on that made you want to think like this and makes you want to do this. Why did you feel like this? Why did you feel you had to do that? And what is it that we need to fix in order to get this back right?
Good one. Let's see what we got. Let's keep on rocking out.
I don't feel comfortable. Answering that question because I feel like it's making a lot of.
That feels like what happens. This is what
I feel like that.
We don't
that
want to
just
answer
shows,
those questions, but
that shows an example onto the kids. Like, oh, this is not that bad of a thing.
Yeah, and I think that like somebody cheating on you is more than just like a physical thing. Like that's a break of trust, and I feel like if you can't have that trust in someone, then I also don't want them to be like raising my kids with me.
So we're all saying that love is conditional. Is the end of
100%.
Absolutely.
Of course, God's love is conditional. That's why some people go to paradise and some people don't make it to a place so comfortable. Message.
Monogamy is overrated. 3, 2, 1.
AC.
Hold on. Give me one second, cause I told you I don't get caught up in these fancy words, bruh.
Okay. Basically, AKA being faithful in a relationship is overrated. Monogamy, as in being faithful, one person.
One person. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The question is, being faithful to just one person is overrated. That's what it's basically asking.
Cat.
Rock out.
I believe anything is underrated. I believe it's underrated because
really.
Yeah, because how the world is set up, for you to be focused on everything, the possibilities of if I had something else, or even like looking at one person for too long, or being with one person for too long, is like looked at like, wow, you've been with that person for that long and you ain't do nothing else. You ain't cheat, or you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's underrated, if anything, you know, because when we get couples that's been together for 30, 40 years, it's like, dang, y'all been together that long? Y'all made it work. How did y'all make it work that long? That's your first marriage and you still with her 40 years later? So, yeah, because a lot of people, before they even get to this part of a relationship, they probably on their second or third marriage.
Gotcha. Let's go ahead and keep on rocking out. I digress. My mic is muted.
monogamy is overrated. Sorry.
Of course. Come on, man, get over here, get your butt over here. You know you belong here. At least
I know. We're like,
Think about it.
We're like, wait a second.
Think about it.
We're taught from the Disney, all these fairy tales, it's like you're supposed to be with that one and only, you know? So it's very frightening to break something traditional. But after like a few months with it, I just knew I'm like, this is the right choice. I've been in the most happiest of relationships. I just celebrated my 3 years with my primary partner. As well as my 2-year anniversary with my secondary partner. But it's like,
does that mean side chick? Okay.
you know, I do think that monogamy is kind of overrated. I don't think that there's anything like, you know, wrong with it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. But I do think that non-monogamy and poly relationships should be something that like, it's looked at as an option.
I think nowadays I know more.
Should we look at monogamy as an option or mandatory when it comes to relationship requirements? Like if we say, what are the requirements of the legalities of relationship? I'm talking about person to person wise, the legalities. Should monogamous be a part of that?
I feel like to each his own.
No. At this point,
yeah,
I'm really around the same page with you, bro. Like, I mean, of course, I have my like old school traditional thoughts, but I'm really just like, man, you know what? Y'all just go do what you want.
You just do what you want to do.
Just do what you
You
want
know,
to do, bro.
yeah. If that's what floats your boat, then hey, you know what I'm saying.
Facts.
But I know me over here. I rather deal with one than deal with multiple.
I don't have the energy and patience and I don't have the D energy, all of that. Like, I don't look, I just like, cause when I go ahead and, you know, lay it down with my lady, like I'm worn out after that. I don't have anything in me to go, all right, so yeah, your turn, be there in 15 minutes. Like, it don't work like that, bro.
Yeah.
It just don't work like that.
And truth be told, even people with that kind of lifestyle, you know, that doesn't mean the woman is in agreement. She's only doing it because she likes you. She likes you to a certain extent that she's willing to compromise because she understands that's what you want to do. But if she can have you for herself, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't choose that.
Let's go ahead and keep on rocking out. And before we get up out of here, I wanted to ask you something, AC, about some things that's on my mind and my spirit before we go. I just wanted your words on something. So let's go get through this.
Open relationships than I do strictly closed relationships with the people that I know. I would say I disagree that monogamy is overrated, but I do agree that for some people like yourself, poly relationships work better. So I don't look down upon them. I think whatever for you works for you. But I can still say that for like someone like myself or people that are similarly just very focused and have like strict kind of like, I just can't ever, oh my God, I could never imagine more than like one person.
It's a lot. It takes a lot.
So therefore I don't think monogamy is overrated. I think it depends on the person. And I think for me, it's definitely not over. It's the only option. For you, poly is like the right way. So it just depends. I'm completely non-judgmental. I think it just depends.
I just want to say, I don't mind monogamy, right? I just don't like a controlling relationship where it's completely like, no, you can't nobody else. But at the same time, you want to me once or twice a month. You know what I mean? Right.
Exactly.
So, you know, me and my ex was together for 5 years. I actually broke up with her in April. But for 2.5 years out that relationship, we was barely, we're like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Then I moved her in the crib. And then when I moved her in the house, for the whole first year of her living in the house, she just didn't want to have sex.
That's right.
Now, we had an agreement that we had agreed on where we could do various things that we just didn't want to know about and stuff like that, right? And because you wasn't me and like that, I was handling the agreement. Like, I was following the agreement. But because there were certain things that wasn't necessarily 100% out there, that created complications in the relationship to the point that it ended up So us breaking up.
I think it's definitely like it has a place, like for certain people. Like obviously we have two people who are like very religious here, and it works well for them. And I just think like if I was in an open relationship, I would go crazy. Like even when I'm in like a normal relationship where it's like I don't expect them to cheat on me, I'm still like it's
Suspect.
yeah. So I just like
should there be a difference between people who look at relationships from a religious factor as opposed to people who are non-religious, or is like monogamy in a relationship a relationship? I don't know. How do you see that?
I think I don't know, because I don't agree with that, because even people who are in the Christian base, quote unquote Christian based world cheat. We done watch pastors cheat on their wives all the daggone time. So I don't think that has nothing to do with the situation.
Wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Wait a minute. Are you trying to say because that they have actually cheated on their wives that makes it permissible for some reason or something?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm saying.
Man, not like, it's just the norm. It's just a norm to see.
No. What I'm saying is we can't say, oh, because you're a Christian and you go to church every Sunday that you're held to a higher standard. No, it doesn't mean that, because the Lord knows that we are weak. Our flesh is weak at times. You know, we fall under certain things like lust, and our eyes get bigger than our stomach and stuff like that. So to think that because you're a Christian that you're withheld at a higher standard than a person that's not a Christian is no. I don't agree with that.
I see. I like that. Okay, thank you. Nah, that was a good breakdown. Nah, no bullshit. Good breakdown on that. Okay, Native, let's go. Oh, let me turn the volume up.
Because everyone's gonna try to push what they think works for, this is what's best for you. Like, I'm over it. I'm like, why? So I can be frustrated and pissed off, and like, I've tried it. To me, it did not work.
I want to take perspective because, Christian, I'm going to take perspective that's a little away from my biblical views. And no disrespect, but I do think polygamy is just laziness.
Not polygamy. This is polyamory. Polygamy is when it's multiple wives, just one person.
I see that as laziness, that you don't want to commit to someone in the hard times. Like you were talking about a little bit about, well, they're not getting fulfilled sexually.
Wait. Now I'm confused. Polygamy is polyamorous is multiple wives. Polygamy, okay, whatever, man. I don't know. Look, this is why I just stay with one, because one is so easy to count. It's just so easy to count, and it's just so easy to keep up with.
All right, polygamy, the practice or custom of being married to more than one person simultaneously.
Got you. And polyamorous?
Let's see.
Take your time.
The practice or captivity of engaging in multiple romantic, emotional, or sexual relationships simultaneously. With the full knowledge of consensual agreement of all partners involved. So basically having multiple women under one household. That's what I'm getting from that.
Hey, hold on. Hey, this jump right here, bro. AC.
Yeah.
Let me look at it real quick. Hold on. I think we got taken down. Bro.
Oh dang.
Yeah, we're not right now. We're saying stream unavailable.
They done clapped us, bro. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go this, but see, I'm seeing people coming in. Like I'm confused right now. So what the? No, we're back up. Okay, so hold on, we're back up. Yeah, hold on. Nah, we're back up.
Okay, yeah. So all right. So what happened was when you was playing the video, they hit the video, and they stopped the stream because you was playing the video. And then once you stopped playing the video, they brought it back up because they did that to me before too. Yeah. So while you're playing the video, they shut the video down. They must have just hit it.
They had to have just hit it.
Yeah. And then once you went back to this screen, that's when they brought it back up. Cause they did me like that too.
Nah, but you know what though? That's all good because I wanted to actually talk to you about something briefly before I get up out of here because it's about that time for me.
Yeah,
So
it's about that time for me too.
all right, so look, right.
Mhm.
So my pops passed away last week.
Yeah.
And we haven't done the funeral service yet. We're getting ready to. And I'm trying to figure out what is it going on inside of me. Like now, mind you, I have wept very much so like a snotty, spoiled kid. Oh, I promise you. Oh, I have wept to myself. But what is it about me that's I'm trying to figure out what is this numbness that's coming upon me? What do you think a gauge of or what possibly that can be like? And I don't mean like I don't care. I'm not thinking about them. No. I mean, like it's like I'm finding myself, I don't know, it feels like I'm accepting the fact that he's gone too fast. And that bothers me. Now, I know I've spoken about it. I said he prepared me for this. And I keep on having these dreams now where it's like this message of not come get me, but I'm still here watching. And I've been trying to like really get a gauge in my head of where's all this coming from. But what's your thoughts on that?
First, my condolences, and what I would say is what we tend to do is think of these type of moments as, and I said this before, as that person is gone. But that person is never gone. The person is never gone. That person will always be here. One thing I like to tell people is don't dwell on the fact of what the possibilities could have been or what took that person, quote unquote, took that person, but focus on what it is that person meant to you. Also, knowing that if he is not gone, that he's made that transition. This is why you're feeling that sense of he's always here, because he's not gone. Just the physical is removed, but the spiritual will always be there.
But see, that's where I am. And I asked that because, I was speaking to some family members of mine, and, we all getting ready to meet up for the big day, of course, right? And they're thinking that I don't care as much as they do because I'm not all falling out as much as they do. And I keep trying to make it clear is because I believe that one, I've gotten my weeping out already, and two, to myself, and two, because like I said before, I have been prepared for this.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't, when they keep on trying to, it just, what? So what? But you happy your father's not here or something? I'm like, what kind of shit is that to say?
Yeah. Some people don't know how to I want to say address how they're feeling. So because they're feeling a certain kind of way, they'll lash out. They'll lash out at other people.
I can't stress the people enough on how much I have recognized like the legacy that has been left. And it's like, all right, so this is where I'm at to land at AC. I keep trying to make clear to people in my family, my headspace is on. I don't want him to be here physically if he's going to be suffering. He is now relieved of that. Like,
Facts.
I'm not. Do you see where my headspace is? And it's like, because I'm thinking of that, it's like, that's where the whole like, oh, so what, you happy he gone? Like, no, I'm not happy he's gone. Like, what's wrong with you? Breathe and relax, fam. No, I'm glad he's not suffering. And he's even spoke to me about that before, about many other relatives that went before him. He's always passed that message on to me. You smell me now?
So you would be more happy for him to be on this plane in pain and agony and
back and forth
and
and
being
dialysis.
dependent. Yeah, and being
Dialysis.
dependent on other people.
Yeah.
And slowly fading away, turning into something that you can hardly picture. So you're happy with that outcome, because, and I don't want to seem harsh when I'm saying this, but I would rather him to be transitioned over out of that pain, out of that illness, out of that dependent state, when I know that my father was never like this. I know my father was a strong man. I know that my father would hold down the fort if he had to, with one hand tied behind his back. Yes, I am happy he's out of that state. You're holding on to that state because that's a selfish mentality. You don't want him gone. You want to hold on to that, but that's a selfish mentality to keep him in that state.
That's, somebody gets it. God damn it, Joe. And I said GOT.
Yeah, that's,
You
I
get
mean,
it. You get it, bro. Like,
yeah, I
it's
get it,
like,
because
why?
one day I'm gonna have to, the same way you facing this, I'm gonna have to face that same thing. That doesn't mean that I'm not gonna cry. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna hurt and feel that pain. But at the end of the day, I'd rather know that my parents, my mother or my father, then went and transitioned over to the Lord, and that they'll still be able to watch over me.
He called me, like I said, 2 days before it happened. And, like I said, the one thing I'm very thankful for, and I always give the message to people, is like he at least like he sounded off, like, his send off was everything, whatever is behind us. And I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that was going on, that's behind us, and I love you. And that's the main thing that I think about more than anything else. So, you know, I was just wondering, you know, what you thought about that, but you definitely spoke my sentiment, and I appreciate you being genuine about it more than anything else, because that's something that I've been really kind of fighting and struggling with. Like, why don't people understand that or overstand? I mean, he's going back and forth like to the hospitals to have his kidneys drained, or his kidney, the one, drained, and he has no energy. He's damn near falling as he tries to make it to the kitchen. I don't want to hear nothing like that. I get phone calls and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, your father's in the hospital again because, you know, he fell. And like you said, like, you not understand how much that has been the strongest man I've ever known. Like I said, my first superhero, that right there, that picture I got behind in the background, that's my first Batman. That's my first Superman. Real talk. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right here before I start taking my mind somewhere that'll get me a little watery.
All good. Nah, but hey, man, look, enjoy the times that you had. Don't dwell on the what ifs and the possibilities. Enjoy the times that y'all had. You know, that moment was meant to happen. With him calling you, that was meant to happen. Because imagine if he didn't call and say that, then you would always have in your mind that did he ever forgive me for the stuff that I did and stuff like that. So him saying that will put you in that state that you're in now. Look, I love you. That's more than enough right there. I love you. And then to follow it up with whatever stuff that we had going on or whatever was there, that I'm not even thinking about that no more. I just want you to be good.
So yeah, you are so on point, AC. You are, bro. Like that's smack on point, and that's exactly where my headspace is. And as we get up out of here, yeah, man. You know, I'm getting ready for surgery for myself, as well as, you know, a send off. I don't even like to say the F word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, a send off for my father. So it's a lot that's going on in my life, you know, just to let the, you know, people know. I also want to make it very clear that I absolutely appreciate people for helping me get to 800 subscribers and plus.
Shout out to the people.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't like to talk about numbers and subscribers and all that all the time, but no, I'm going to make sure that I let you guys know I do see you. I do appreciate you. I promise you, your interaction and everything that you all do definitely makes this channel, because this channel is nothing without you guys. You know, go ahead and liking it, subscribing to it, and everything else. So I just wanted to make sure that I said that as well. I don't want nobody to think I'm one of those that, like, I don't, you know, I'm not appreciative. Nah, it's not that. I just like to stay focused, and I just don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, all up in my ego and stuff. So, but I definitely do appreciate everybody who tunes in. We're gonna go ahead, get ready, get up out of here. AC, I appreciate you so much, my G. We're gonna play this little bit of music. Yeah, you know it. We're gonna play this music and get up out of here. I digress. My mic is muted. Respect to the family.
Welcome to the lighthouse. Storm all around. I'm standing right now, sent from the cloud. They talking mine now, but I'm just fighting for my blood and my life back. Yeah. Sent from the heaven, king on seven, trials on trials, still count blessings. Wait on the revelating, heart in heaven. I stay patient, I'm beyond the angels. I am mad, I bleed, I'm tangled. Soul on my back, axe on the strap. Go with the weight of the world in my lap. Touching my can, we doubling back. Pray with my palm, but I'm ready for that. Long Star County King, that greatness. Stand tall, whole county on the wait list. I just want my acre, you can keep your Grammy. Build this from the gravel for my whole family. PG is greatness, DMV ain't faking. If I said I'm the one, no, I wasn't mistaken. Long Star County King, yeah, we blazing. Welcome to the Lighthouse Foundation. Still waiting on revelation. Till then I'm in rotation. Hundred my chases, but I'm chasing. Turn my scars into statements. I don't need your stage or camera. I need these papers, hand and hammer. Still in my spine, still in my hands. Guarding my bloodline, holding this land. They can test, they can try, they can hate me. I've been forging a fire that will make me PG Ray. Lone Star in my vein. DMV on the map, say the name. Lone Star County Kings, that's greatness. Stand tall, whole county on the wait list. I just want my acres, you can keep your Grammy. Build this from the gravel for my whole family. PG is greatness, DMV ain't faking. If I said I'm the one, no, I wasn't mistaken. Don't talk who they can, yeah, we blazing. Welcome to the Lighthouse Foundation. I'm a fallen angel from sky. Up above, I'm that man that think is a thug. I'm your drug and your plug. Wings tucked, I seen pain, seen blessings, seen luck. Ran over by train, that's about 8 trucks. Smitty really gritty, but never I'm no slut. To the money and fame, you can keep your chain. We free men over here. And in case you didn't know, my favorite color is here. Yes, I'm here, not fresh to death. No stress, no worries. All burdens, I done buried closed coffin. I'm the beauty of the beast. And a man I found often. I'm the cure to infection. My reflection is broken down in sections. Retired chef outside, still cooking. I be rocking with best. Thank you, good looking. Y'all bammas be lunching on mothers. If you not from my section, then you cool, but not a brother. Lone Star, the astronaut from above. You looking for a fix? I'm your brand new blood. Shotgun slug, flood of the love spreads. Truck by train, made it out by thread. Should've be dead, but rose from darkness and walking with an oath. I'm not the goat, I'm shepherd. Blending into the world tree, hiding a leaper. Mr. 7, I'm ghost in flesh.
I reside on 5, the level of the stars. Yes, I'm closer to the sun, rotation round Mars. I spit bars on my mind, I travel really far. I took my pain and my struggle, then I wrapped it in a bundle. Even when I stumble, I remain humble. Till this world's crumbles, I'll be the rumble in the jungle. It took me many, yes, just stages. I flipped the page of my life's novel, chapter 82. This track right here is you. You're a gift and a promise, but if you that new, I grew up very quiet. Me, I stayed the self, then I went away to prison. Now my life up on the shelf, I felt defeated like it's over, but my mind recreated. I contemplated, this my statement. I cracked the ground as I walk on the pavement. Left arm hold my legacy. Phoenix rose the ashes of a father, but this life has a channel that can tap into the heavens. Yes, my name is Mr. 7, but you call me the one golden child of the city. Never looking for your pity or the fussing and the fighting. Got us looking really silly. Come get with me on this travel back into the heartlands. I stand 10 toes down because me, I fear no man. Yes, I colder than ice and I smoother than sand. Why you say that makes no sense? I walk the earth and conquer land. My lyrics are atomic and my flow is supersonic. I got a J and some tonic, not efficient, motherconic. 43rd chapter of my life, I still got it. My flows of the ocean cause I'm surfing to the beat. Yes, it's Smitty on the corner. You can catch me in the streets. I will give a good word, but do not like to preach. By my head, say a prayer. Thank you for this daily bread. Only get that's dying cause the life must live. This ain't half of what I got. This all can give respect to you. This how we do. I'm a ghost. Behold the pale white horse and in the dark night rider. Elevation, meditation, angels floating right beside you. The Messiah passed away at 33 like the degrees in Freemason alchemist. Cooking chemistry, I rose from the ocean sparkling. Water magic potion. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Do you hear what I hear? Demons lurking but it's no fear protection. Vision clear, the birth of the baby with powers in his tears. And if you vultures really want me, then I'm still right here. As I land in spacecraft, water walking warlock, jet propelled aircraft, Operation Star Fox. I remember sitting with my thoughts with the CD while we hotbox, smoking on some crunchy 37, call it pop rocks. We still here and won't stop until I'm at the top or until my body rocks. I'm ghost.
Mistaken for frustration, but really I'm a guy who sat back with observation and patience. Some of our thinking is outdated. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Thank you, come imagine. And while you gone, tell a friend to tell a friend, Smitty. Yes, we heard you, now go and smash the like button like a burger. Information I recruited, I digress, my mic is muted. Mr. 7, I'm ghost. My energy is mistaken for frustration, but really I'm a guy who sat back with observation and patience. Some of our thinking is outdated. Thank you for stopping by to say hi. Thank you, come again. And while you're gone, tell a friend, Smitty, yes, we heard you, now go and smash the like button like a burger. Information I recruited at Douglas, my mic is muted. Mr. 7, I'm low.